Hello visuals, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to yet another edition of Superhero Wednesday, where again, it's all about a comic book review featuring these two bad boys, Mr. Rick Sanchez and Morty. Yes, that's right, I thought it'd be quite cool to do, because obviously Superhero Wednesday, we do comic books, we do flexing, we do weird shenanigans, we do Funko Pops, everything. I don't know what that is. This is what we do. We do it Superhero Wednesday. You come, we do this. Also, as well, visuals, go check out my TikTok because I'm gonna open this bad boy on my TikTok. I need to do more on TikTok. All I do is like, what comic books do I get this week? But I'm gonna open up this bad boy. So please go check that out on TikTok. I need the views. But yes, there's no more flexing this week. Even though we could have done a flex. We could have been like, hey, look at my new figure. But I thought let's go for a comic book, and we're going to go for Rick and Morty Crisis on C-137 issue 1. I'm bending the shit out of that there. Look at that beautiful cover. And the reason why obviously we haven't gone for like a Batman or a Spider-Man or whatever this week is because I thought the Superhero Wednesday, this covers basically all nerdy pop culture weird shenanigans, and Rick and Morty being one of the biggest shows of a long time. For a long time, it's such a hugely, vastly popular show and an amazing show. I want to start collecting the comics because they're always nice things. I can frame them, put them wherever and whatnot. I figured let's do a comic book review on Rick and Morty Crisis on C-137. And I know this is going to be a continuation. Obviously, I read it and whatnot. There's going to be a part 2. And I think it's a part 2 in September. I'll get a reminder on when I open it up and we go through. I don't know how much of a spoiler because I want to show a lot of panels will say kind of spoiler heavy-ish. There isn't great. It's obviously you're not going to be like, oh no, you told me what happened in this Rick and Morty comic. I don't think I'm going to break anybody's hearts because, to be fair, it's more the artwork. I think this is some of the most epic and fun artwork I've ever seen in a comic book recently. It's so great. I mean, I don't know how much I'll give you a better look at the cover without me waving shit around and whatnot and carrying on. You can kind of already guess what's going to happen and who we're going to see and shit. But let's actually get talking about the story. So the overall story is Supernova, it's not just Supernova, there's some Vindicator shenanigans going on. Snowball's back in this big, giant, robotic space dog thing. Obviously, we all remember Snowball is the family pet, but went very, extremely crazy. And he's threatening the planet. Supernova's shot to Earth. She bugs back into Rick and Morty. And they go, right, we need to basically recruit some kind of team or whatever, go take down this threat of Snowball. And away we go. It's a nice, fun, typical Rick and Morty story. Rick and Morty story. And the best thing is, every Rick and Morty comic book I've ever read just plays out like a fun episode. It plays out like this is just an episode. They're not, well, not as far as, no, they're not. Unless there is some weird sort of fan sort of want to think shenanigans somewhere. I'm fairly certain these are the only times that these stories are being told. That's the point I'm trying to say. And that's exactly how it plays out. A fun Rick and Morty episode. Got the basic grasp of the story. Snowball's a threat. We need some heroes. Who are we going to get? Rick and Morty. Let's recruit a team. Is it going to go well? Probably not because it's Rick and Morty. So a couple of the panels I want to show you. We might as well show you the first one. So there's Snowball coming back down, and obviously we see Supernova fighting. But the best thing is, one of the because obviously I could have just said it plays out like a Rick and Morty episode. If you enjoy the episode and you love the humour that Rick and Morty presents, you'll love it. It's exact same humour. It's so friggin' funny. Everybody's still the same. Rick's still doing his Rick shenanigans, and Morty's still Rick, blah blah blah. It's also that I love this line though. But Noob comes in. We all remember Noob. I've got a little Noob figure up there. I've been working on a catchphrase. Every hero has one, and I'm thinking since I'm the janitor, I can say, "Time to clean up this mess." I'm like, yes, that just sounds like Noob. And of course, we remember how Rick got on with Noob when we watched the Vindicator episode on season 3. But in the show, the battle ensues. Supernova's waiting for some backup, and she's sent to Earth. She doesn't win this first altercation with Snowball and Rick. I won't explain too much what's going on, but Rick's in the middle of doing some sort of experiment and test on Morty, and just look how horrible and torturous it looks. Like, look at him in the back of that top panel, and Rick's absolutely loving it, and he's like, do you ever stop your whining, Morty? And as you can see in the background there, the fireball. Supernova's come down. She lands into a house. Somebody dies. Rick's like, yeah, don't worry about it. Whatever. Who gives a shit? And then all this weird sort of dialogue and this little... obviously, she's telling what the crack, and Morty sort of gasps on like, hey, Rick, it could be Snowball. And Rick's, drinking. He couldn't give a shit, could he? And she's alluding to them like, you know, this what's happening. She actually does this like tear of Snowball, run out the tear and whatnot. And then we have, oh, is that a delivery? Rick ends up having like, obviously he's a bit, because you know how he feels about the Vindicators and shit like that. We get to this cool moment where he's outside taking a piece like, fucking superheroes can't bother, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yeah, fucking great, now I'm going to deal with zombies. And zombie Rick and Morty come out the ground. I can only assume that that's alluding to, I'm guessing, or it's some sort of, because we know that there's a dead Rick and Morty buried in the back gardens. But it wouldn't be the C-137 ones. I can't remember now. But that's as soon as I read that, that's what I was like, oh, is it them ones? I could be me being a fucking idiot. And we get these cool little visuals like them. Like honestly, the artwork is so friggin' stupidly beautiful in this. It's the same obviously style as the show, but it just looks a little bit different. But anyway, we get to this moment where we're getting to Vindicator tryouts. All these different heroes from around the world are doing these tryouts, and there's obviously Rick set up all these different tests and these challenges and whatnot to go through. And we get to this moment where you can see this, because this is near the end as well. We see this, we're doing the tryouts, and Rick's like, thing is like, I don't know about this, you know, it seems like a pretty bad idea. Sorry, Morty is. And Rick's like, that'll be fine. And we get to all of these superhero deaths. Some of it not going well. Like, who have we got? We've got a guy getting shit blasted through him, a guy getting fucked up by saw, a guy met on acid, a guy getting completely like, shocked to death, guy on fire, alligators. We get a lot of fucked up deaths, and then Summer comes in. Obviously, she's like, hey, I'll fall in love with that guy, blah, blah, blah. Doing Summer shit. And we end with this. Snowball. This is massive spoiler heavy, isn't it? And it reads, I'll read you the last panel, because I know Tom Hardy, CBB's reading the last panel, but is this going to be an issue, Snowball? No, Master. Rick Sanchez has managed to kill almost all heroes in the universe with his tryouts. And then this unknown character says, good, very good, soon we will destroy Earth and Rick Sanchez. And we get like this to be continued. Who is this mystery character? And that's the cover for issue. Yeah, it's September. I remember it being September. And that's it. We get the end of the oh, is that Rick and Morty Infinite Hour? Have I got that one? I'm going to try and collect as many Rick and Morty comics as I possibly can, just because the show's great and so far it's been fun. And Orcs in Space, I don't know what that is. But there we go, visuals. Rick and Morty Crisis on C-137 issue 1 review. I will definitely do an issue 2 review of this when it's out. What, we're in September now, aren't we? Oh, we've just turned into September. At the time of recording anyway. We'll be a little bit in time this video goes up. But, jeez, it's a great fucking comic. Really fun. But visuals. What did you think of my review? To be fair, that was probably the best review I think I've done, because we didn't have to go into a grand over-the-top Batman, and we filmed him touching Gotham, and the criminals are Spider-Man, the Uncle Net. It's just like, hey, Rick and Morty, you're having a good time, you're having a DOS. Vindicators, Snowball, wicked, and I can say fun, artwork's great, enjoy. It's probably why, because it's like pretty colours, dum-dum. But yes, please let me know what you thought of my review for Rick and Morty Crisis on C-137 issue 1. And let me know if you do want an issue 2 review, because we can get it done. If not, it's fine. And if not, probably I'll do it anyway. And we'll get ready for the thumbnail shot as well. But visuals, thank you so much for watching. You guys are literally the fucking best. Remember to keep being you and keep on always singing on a wubba a lubba dub dub.